Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you are new in this channel, my name is Nella, and this YouTube channel is for me and my sister, and we are the Khali sisters. Welcome, guys. Welcome to our YouTube channel. So today, guys, you know what? Let me say this first. You know what? I do not like to record this type of videos, guys. The sit down videos. Oh, these videos, zibangathi is serious for me. Zibangathi is serious for me, and zibangathi funeke ndithethe into is serious and stuff, and I don't like to be that kind of a person ongathi serious. But we're not gonna make it that deep. We're not gonna make it serious. So yeah, guys, I don't like sit down videos. Also don't like talking about my life. I know someone will ask, but ufundani ku-YouTube channel if you don't like to talk about your life, because honestly your content is forcing you to talk about your life, because it's all about your life, you see. So yeah, I get it, guys. I get it. I knew what I was getting myself into when we started this YouTube channel. But I will say this out loud. I'm not someone who likes to talk about their life. I don't like my business to be out there. Not that I have like secrets and stuff. It's not like that. It's just that I'm just not an open book. I'm just not that type of a person who would like just lay their life out there. But I feel like you guys deserve to know what is happening into our lives, because as people who support us and who has been through this journey with us, you all deserve to know some things about us. Even if you won't know everything, but you do, guys, deserve to know a little bit things, so that you can connect with us on a deeper level, to get close to us and be connected. We need that kind of a relationship with you. So yeah, guys, I feel like you guys deserve this video. So today, on this video, I just want to tell you something that you've known for a long time, but I never told you about it. I never said anything about it. This is the life I did. We are going to talk about my 2025, my experience. How was my 2025? By the way, I am drinking tea in a honey and what is this? Honey and cinnamon. So it's very nice, because I'm getting a flu, like in the as if my fever. So hopefully this is going to help me. My 2025 was the best year, guys. Like you would swear I was traveling the country, but where? But what I'm going to tell you is that I had the best year ever. Like 2025 was amazing for me. It was sensational. Amazing. When I tell you my 2025 was amazing, it was amazing. I did not go anywhere. First of all, I did not go anywhere before you start wondering. But I did not go anywhere. I was just here. I was so intentional about that year. Like, I was so intentional about 2025, about everything. Like, being at peace, being happy, just living my life. not living my life in a way that I was going out and I was out and about. I wasn't. I would be lying if I would say that to you. I was so intentional. I was very, very intentional about my life last year. I was very intentional about being at peace. I was very intentional about being happy in general. So I decided that 2025 is the year that I'm going to be at peace. I'm going to be happy, because the previous years were not so good for me, because obviously I was unemployed. So what can be good about being unemployed? Nothing. One thing I learned about life, guys, is that you must, like, it's a must, it's a need. You need to be intentional about everything and anything, like even the smallest things. Like, you need to be intentional ngobomi bakho so that uzoba at peace yonke into. Praying a lot last year. Not that there was something that was bothering me or what, but I was just like, you know what, this year I'm going to pray a lot. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to read my Bible. I don't know how to read a Bible now, guys. I learned. I didn't know. Let me say I didn't know. Let me not say I don't know, because anyone can just read the Bible. Like, come on. So, but I didn't know how to read the Bible and break down the verses and all that stuff. So last year I was very intentional about that. I joined Bible studies as well. So I was praying a lot, guys. I was reading my Bible. I was so at peace. And there's nothing that I was doing besides going to work and sleep, or go to church, sleep, study the Bible, sleep, go to Bible studies, sleep. I was just doing that, and I was so happy, and I was so at peace. And 2025, my God, it was amazing for me. It was amazing. I was a homebody, but I was so at peace. Yeah. So beginning of the year, did that throughout the whole year, in fact. And then let's come to the big news now. Oh, and also, guys, I have learned that there is power in your tongue. Like, there is power in your tongue. The things that I have said last year, almost everything that I have said that I was going to do and I was praying about, it happened. I know. It happened, guys. Like, I don't know how I can explain it to you. Obviously, I won't count those things one by one, because I'm not here to share my goals or my whatever. But one thing I will tell you, there is power in the tongue, guys. Speak life. When they say speak life over your life, they mean it. Like, speak life over your life. Because one thing about something that you are saying and something that you are putting into life, it's going to happen. One thing that you are saying with your mouth and with your tongue, it's going to happen. I can assure you that. So you must speak life. And I was just like, why have I been so negative about some things previously, if I can just be positive and all the positive things can happen just like that? Yeah, well, so yeah, guys. And then I bought a car. I know. I bought a car, guys. I bought my car in June. My car, I did not buy it cash. It's financed, obviously. But I bought a car last year, guys. Clap for me. I bought a car last year. That is my biggest highlight. In fact, I have two biggest highlights from last year. So I bought a car. I did not show you that because I went to the dealership, guys, and then I didn't think the process was going to be that fast. You know, I never bought a car before, so I didn't think it was going to be that fast. I thought I was gonna go there and then it will take me a couple of like weeks and then I'll get the car. I didn't know that I will go today and then skip the next day, and then on the third day they will call me. I didn't think it like that. I knew, in fact, I heard that the process is quicker than before, but I didn't know it was like a week. A week, within a week you can just sign all the papers, do everything, and then get the car within that week. I didn't know. So I went to the dealership just to browse around. In fact, I knew what kind of car that I wanted. I knew what type of car that I wanted. So I was just going there to see if they have this model that I want and the color that I want, all those stuff. So I went there, and then when I got there, they didn't have the color. But one thing about the dealership, it will find that color in the right no, because you want it no and they want to sell it no. So I went there, and then I was browsing around. Obviously, the dealer was helping me to go through the cars and all, and the cars were brand new, and I was like, zinuka umlungu, zifresh, and ndifuna enuka umlungu mnaqala. So yeah, guys, and then I told him what type of car that I want, the design, the no. They had it in store, but they didn't have the color. So they were like, okay, we can get this color for you as in like tomorrow if you want it. And I was like, okay, that's fine, let's do this. And then yeah, guys, I got the car, and then I went to fetch. When I went to fetch it, I was so sick. I was so sick, guys. I had tonsils, I had fever, my body. Even that day, I went to the doctor and that offer to show that it was that serious. Like, I was so sick. Yo, guys, azange fever and before in life. I don't know what kind of fever or flu that was. I really don't know. But yeah, I went to the doctor, and then the doctor, and got medication, and then I came back, and then okay, so I got the call from the dealer in the morning. He said, your car is ready, madam, come and fetch it. I was like, what? It's not even a week, guys. Like, and they were like, madam, it's here, it's packed, it's ready for you. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yo, I'm so sick, what do I do? I went to the doctor, booked an appointment. Likely for me, I got an appointment in that day. And then I went to the doctor. I was so sick, guys. I was so weak. I was even in the videos, like when I made the videos, I was so weak. You can tell in those videos, but right, what is happening? Yeah, well, it was as if I was not happy for my car, of which that's not the case. So I couldn't vlog because of that. I was like, I'm not even going to vlog because I remember girl, why is she feeling like this? But yeah, it is what it is. So I went to fetch the car, made some little videos here and there, okay, obviously, and then I took it, and I was like, I'm not going to say anything about this car. I was like, I'm not going to tell anyone about this car until it's like a month old or even 2 months old. So I didn't tell people that are close to me. I didn't tell anyone. Like, I didn't even tell my friends, And then a week passed, and then the second week, I was like, guys, I couldn't keep it. I couldn't keep it anymore. I was like, yeah, and because I'm not saying anything. So I was like, you know what? At least yes, I'm sick. Yes, I have tonsils. I can't really speak, but let me release these ndabas to the people that are close to me. So I started to tell the family members. I started to tell my friends, and then boom, yeah, everyone was so happy for me, and it was like that, guys. And then I couldn't bring it to YouTube. It was, I don't know what kind of a person that I am, honestly. I really don't know, but yeah, it was not easy for me to just come and tell you about the car. And also, I wanted to go home first. In my culture, when you buy a car, you introduce it at home. You saw on the vlog that I did in December. So that is what you do for the car in my culture. I'm closer. So in my culture, but not your Gimizi do that. Not your Gimizi, but most people do that in my culture. You introduce a car, you slaughter a sheep, and then that's how you introduce a car. Wednesday Yonkelando that I did in December. So I was like, I don't want so many people to know about my car before I even take it home. One thing about me, I don't like to talk about my stuff before they happen, or to myself and enjoy them and relax and let them sink within me. And then okay, I'm ready now, I'm settled, then I can release the numbers to other people, whatever. So yeah, that's why I didn't tell you about the car, and that's why I didn't post about the car, but you saw me inside the car. Even though I did not tell you about it. So my car is Suzuki Swift GL Plus 2025. Yes. So yeah, guys, the year went past, and then it was so nice, man. Unyaka wahamba kumnandi, still, like, I was at peace, I was so happy. Wow, really, girl, you did that. And then towards the end of the year, so another thing that I was praying for was to get another job. Yes, the job that I was in, it was good and fine for beginners, though, not for umdu that has responsibilities, umdu that is familiar with the money and all those stuff. Umdu, I don't know how I can put it, but it was for beginners, but it was a good job, good starter. Yeah. So I was praying and praying, and I didn't think but it's going to happen anytime soon, like in the change imisebenzi. Yeah. So I was just praying about that, just mentioning here and there. It was not that a fuss for me, even though I knew but I want to move, I want to grow in my career. Yeah, but it was not something a cliche. Yeah, but it's not like I didn't have anything on my hand. So towards the end of the year, obviously I was applying left, right, and center. So towards the end of the year, I think around October, I got a call to one of the institutions that I've been wanting to be in. I've been wanting to work in, because I feel like there's a lot of growth on this side. Yeah, well, where I was, it was a government institution, of course, but I felt like there is no growth, there is no much growth on that side. So I wanted to come to this side. I'm not mentioning it, guys, because for safety reasons. Yeah. So I was like, I want to be on this side, because this side there's so much growth and all those stuff. And then God said, hold on, my child, I got you, Kesada. I got you, Kesada. So on a random day, and I always said this with my mouth, and one thing I know now, when you are coming from another department, it's not easy to be in this institution. It's not easy to get into this institution, not unless you started here. But if you did not start it, if you did not start here, it's not easy for you to just get in like that. Yeah. So I was on a random day, I got a call, and they were like, ma'am, we need you for interviews. Are you available? And I was like, what? Where are you calling me from? And they said, we are calling you from this department and this and this and that. And I was like, okay, I will be there. Of course, I will be there. So yeah, guys, I went to interviews, passed those interviews. They called me, even like, after a week, they called me. They were like, madam, are you able to start on this date and date? And I was like, for sure. For sure. So yeah, guys, that's how I got this job. And I was like, God is amazing. God is amazing. And I prayed for this, and I get to experience it, and I get to live in my answered prayers. And it was like, what? One thing about God, guys, once he starts to answer your prayers, he will just go on and on and on. You will even get to a point where you're like, I'm afraid now. Like, not afraid, but like, I feel a little bit uncomfortable to speak about those things now, because it's like, what the heck? You've been there, you moved there, you moved there. Like, it's happening quick. Yeah, well. So yeah, guys, that's where I'm at now. And then yeah, obviously I was more happy, I was more at peace, nothing was bothering me. It was very nice. Got into December, we went home, we came back. Come January, I do not know what happened. I don't know what switched. I don't know who pressed what button, but my mental health was like, not so bad though, because I'm not depressed, obviously. I'm healthy, I'm still good, I'm still happy here and there, But I was like, the peace that I felt last year I was like, where is it? Where is the peace that I felt last year? And I know why. It's something that I need to deal with, like the way that I grew up, and I grew up getting right. I was happy, but obviously life wasn't perfect. So I feel like some things are coming back. Yeah, but therapy is the thing. I know that, but I feel like, do I want to start therapy? Like, guys, I don't know. But people around me, I know people that are close to me that went to therapy and they recommended and it helped them in whatever they wanted help in. But for me, I just feel like, do I really want to deal with those things? Do I really want to confront those things? Do I really want to think about things that happened in 2000 and something? Because yes, as you know, would zothi qatha engqondweni because they happened, but I would easily push them under the rug or under the carpet. But now they ukuve kuthiwa izikeleton zizawuphuma mntu asekhaya ewodrophini because uzothi uzifaka zibe izawufika ixesha loba izikeleton zifune uphuma ewodrophini lekudala uzifihle kuyo zithi sifuna nathi uphila apha ebantwini ngoku siyeke. So I feel like that. But as I said, but as I'm saying, guys, but it's not that deep. It's deep, but it's not. There is that at hand. Not that I was abused when I was young. I don't want you guys to get that impression that I was abused. I was never abused. I grew up ngendlela right njengabanye abantwana. It's just that life wasn't perfect. Yeah, well, it's just that life wasn't perfect. So I do feel like those things come at some point, and I find myself being angry at small things. Yeah, but it doesn't. So I need to deal with those things so that I don't become angry. Otherwise, that happened in January. Now it's February, so I'm feeling very much better now because I do have conversations with people, and yeah, I'm feeling very much better now. I don't know about 2026 in Pachelendoni. I really do not know, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for great things, greater things. But it's going to be a slow year for me because the goals that I have are long-term goals. And yeah, that's how my 2025 went. And yeah, we hope for the best in 2026. I hope for more great and greater things. And I pray that a relationship yam no Thixo wam to blossom more to blossom more this year. So yeah, guys, that's where we at now. I'm filming this video alone because Ukim is at work. And yeah, guys, I hope you will also have a beautiful year this year. If 2025 was not so good for you, I pray and hope that this year izinto zibe ngecala lakho. Otherwise, yeah, guys, see you on the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. We love you so much, guys. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. I am trying that this year we stay consistent. Yeah, I'm trying this year that we stay consistent, even if we don't upload each and every week, but I will try. We will try our best. But kungade kugqithe 2 weeks and more singa-uploadanga any video. So yeah, guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Every time I see a new subscriber, I'm like, oh. It's a huge thing for us, like for real, because when we started this YouTube channel, we had like none. We had like literal 0 subscribers. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy that people are seeing something on this channel and they feel like it's something that they can keep up with. So that is amazing news for me. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you take something from it, or 1 or 2 things. So yeah guys, enjoy your day if you're watching this during the day, because I'm filming this at night. So I will say good night, bye.